Sharing my screen. Good morning. Oh, actually, I'm not going to do that yet. Almost. All right. We're going to try this again. Ready to rock. I am looking for my friend over here. There we go. Eyeballs. Looking for everybody. Thank you, Mr. Max. He's got his focus on. Ladies, if we're up front, then we're in focus. There you go. Friends at home, thank you for being ready. Do you have your EL spiral ready to go? Everybody, EL spiral ready to go. Today's letters are a digraph. So who can remember from yesterday? Mr. Finn, put that on back on. Who can remember what a digraph is from yesterday? Haley? Digraph, not a diagraph, digraph. So no A in there.
A digraph is 2 letters.
Yeah, you're on the right track.
2 letters that make 1 sound.
2 letters that make 1 sound. So what was yesterday's 2 letters and what sound did they make? Who at home can tell me what 2 letters did we talk about yesterday and what sound did they make?
CH.
CH. I heard that Mr. Robert got that in there. All right. CH. What does CH make the sound of? Everybody, let me hear it. All right. And we had a poem about a chicken yesterday. All right. And a teacher. So CH can be at the beginning, the middle, or the end of a word. Very good. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and share that screen. All right, so we have today the letters. Oh boy, all kinds of things I don't need. All right, almost ready. Why my dot camera is fussy today? All right, so today's letters are SH. A digraph for the sound of. Everybody hear it. Let me hear it. Very good. So that when the teachers are asking you to be quiet, they say shh, right? That's SH. So 2 letters, but they make 1 sound. 2 letters, 1 sound. So my object for today, which I just had, is my shell. I also, if I couldn't find my shell when I got to school, I was going to put shoe. Everybody's got one of those. So shoe, it starts with an SH, right? All right, here we go. Here's our poem for today. Shelly, so it's called At the Shop. Shelly has a big shop. She sells lots of stuff. She sells fresh fish. She sells big and little dishes. She sells brushes and toy ships. She sells anything she wishes. Shelly has a big shop. Every shelf has lots of stuff. But you better rush to Shelly's shop. Why? She shuts the shop at 6. Woo! That was almost a tongue twister for me as well. All right. So, oh boy. Where do you see a word that has an SH as a sound? Elena? She, lots of she's, right? Each of those she's has a sh in it, right? All right. Where else do we see an SH word? Nixon. Say again. Oh, shuts. All right. She shuts, right? Very good. All right. My friends at home, who has a word? Miss Lila.
Shop.
Shop. Very good. SH.
And Shelly.
Oh, and there. Okay. Got ladies, back away. Thank you. All right. Haley Calendar. What SH word do you see, my friend?
Fish.
Fish. Very good. You didn't let that one trick you. Very nice. That's the SH at the end of a word, right? All right. Josh. Cells. You hear a sh in there? Cells. No.
Wishes.
Oh, wait. Let's say one more. Brush. Brush. And then we have an
Witches.
because when we have an SH at the end of the word, we often add an ES. Very good. All right. I'm going to wait for my friends at home. Make sure you're raising your hand and not just breaking in. Oh, look at all these hands now. Awesome. All right. Marin.
There's another shop.
There's another. Did I miss another shop? Oh, I did. All right. Thank
And
you.
we're in the title too.
And in the title. Oh, my goodness. So many of them. All right, Abby. Wishes. Very good. Wishes. All right, Sawyer. Shelves. Right? Shelf. Okay, very nice. August. Shelly, then her name, right? Shelly. Oh, another Shelly. All right, thank you. And another one? Oh my goodness. Woo, we're so busy. Max. Shit. Very good. Are we almost there? Kaylee. Booker. Dishes.
Oh, I see another one.
Woo. Ice. Paxton. Rush. Nice job. Ellie. Fresh.
Right by fish.
Is there anybody in this room who has an SH in their name?
Me.
What's your name?
Josh.
Josh. You have an SH in there too, don't you? Very nice. All right. Excellent. All right. So we are ready then for some dictation. Here we go. SH. Here we go. Put SH at the top because we're focusing on our SH words. All of our voices are off. All right. Here's our first word. Are you listening? Make sure you're listening. All right, friends at home, here we go. Cash. I forgot to get cash at the bank. Cash. Cash. All right, I'm almost out of my words here. Uh-oh. I'm not going to open today. Cash. I did not get cash at the bank. All right. I don't know why it's just spinning. It is loading, but I don't think I can wait for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and, oh, Paxton, without our knowledge, it just did it for you. All right, Paxton, how do I spell cash? Very good. Make sure you put a C. A-S-H. Now, who can tell me why that is not a K? What rule did we already learn that tells me that is not a K? Abby.
It's not a K because I don't remember.
Who can remember what we drew to go with C and K sound at the beginning, Abby?
We drew a cat for the C and a kite for the.
We drew a C for the cat because anything with an A, an O, or a U starts with a C. And if it's, yep, it's up there. And if there's a kite, we drew a kite for K, so that's I's and E's, right? So there's cash. Next word. Let's see if we can all spell Josh's name. Josh. Josh behaved so nicely during OG today. Josh. Oh, what we're doing right now. Josh. All right, Josh, I'm just going to let you do this one.
J-O-S-H.
What kind of J? Capital. J-O-S-H. Double check that you have that capital J for me. Hey, I have a lot of friends who are talking in my audience here today. All right, next one. Third word, shed. I put the tools in the shed. Ed, shed. I put all of my tools in the shed. But we're not. All right. Oh boy, where'd it go? Oh, did I do that thing I did last time? All right. So Paxton, Tex, and Ellie, you should have disappeared, but you're still on there. There we go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and, Paxton, can we give somebody else a turn? All right. All right. Oh, my friend Josh is gone. Oh, we're going to do it again. He was just here. I missed him by the hair of a chinny chin. All right. Oh, my goodness. All right. All right. That's part of the fun, isn't it? All right. Noah. All right. Mr. Noah. S-H-E. Now, which way does the D go? Make sure the D is the right direction. Shed. Remember, here's my bed. Oh, Mr. Josh. Mr. Finn. All right, next word, shop. I like to shop early in the morning. Shop. Shop. I like to shop early in the morning at the store. Shop. I should see lots of nice letters. All right. Oh, here we go. All right. We're almost done with this one. All right. And I don't have a Charlie, so I'm just going to have to let it go. All right. Down to my last 4. Here we go. Leo's just waiting desperately. It's going to happen at some point, though. Gavin. All right, Mr. Gavin. Tell me how to spell shop.
S-H-O-C-K.
Ooh. So you thought I said shock. So that would be how do you spell shock? You're right. That you spelled it perfectly. We had shop. I like to shop in the morning at the store. I could shock people at the store, I suppose. Early in the morning, I suppose. So excellent job, Mr. Gavin. You spelled it super correct. Super correct. All right.
Remind our friends.
Yes. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get so used to, yeah. Everybody make sure the P is going where? Down to the worm line. Make sure it's not at the top. Is my P all the way at the top? No. Halfway.
What they're doing is they'll make
A capital P?
a capital P and then pull the line
Oh,
down.
no. Can't be at the can't be all the way up here,
And
guys.
here's what I see. I see that with the flying P at the top. Where does
Oh,
do you
no.
see how that P is on the line?
There was
It's
a,
like an O. It's right on this bottom line.
I
Then it
found
goes
this
down.
underneath my desk and it's not mine.
Okay. All right, thank you. I'll hold it until then. All right, we'll get it cleaned off. All right, yeah, the P should be no taller than the O or the S, should it? Nope, it's a lowercase letter that does not reach all the way to the skyline. It's all right on that plain line. That P should not, unless it's the beginning of our sentence and a capital or beginning the name of like Patrick, it should not go all the way to the top. All right, next word, dish. I put a dish of butter on the table. Dish. Dish. I put a dish of butter on the table. Dish. All right, go for it, Jensen.
D.
All right, here we go. Jensen, are you there? Do I have?
Yeah.
All right, how do I spell dish?
D. D-I-S-H.
Very nice, Mr. Jensen. Dish, D-I-S-H. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Last one. Are you listening carefully? Mesh. I put some mesh over the butterfly to keep it safe. Mesh. Mesh. I put the mesh over the butterfly to keep it safe. Mesh. All right. All right, whoever doesn't win, I will get you next time, obviously, right? All right. Leo. Mesh. It's all Gabe, all the time. All right, mesh. Mr. Leo, go for it.
M-E-S-H.
Very good. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, friends, I heard him, but I don't think many of you did. M with our stem. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. M-E-S-H. Mesh. All right. So I'm going to get you into this one somewhere, okay? Even though we don't usually do it during the sentences, so you be ready. Because I got to just finish off the wheel, don't I? All right, number 1. Right, cups next to it. Cups. So I had several friends yesterday who were doing their notes for Mrs. Aubin's section, that were writing notes on their facts. And I reminded a couple people that they need to use their cups all the time, really. Always use your cups, okay? Even if you don't write it down, think about it. It's up there on the front. You can always remind you of those cups. All right, here we go. The sentence is, the gash on the ship is big. The gash on the ship is big. The gash on the ship is big. The gash, sh, on the ship, is big, big. So gash being like a big crack, right? Or a big place where it hurts, right? The gash on the ship is big. My friends here and friends at home, when you're done, give me that thumbs up that you're ready to use cups. All right, let's use the cups. C, double check your capital. Double check your understanding. Reread your sentence to yourself. Make sure it makes sense. Reread your sentence. P, does it have punctuation? And S, double check that your words are spelled correctly. Don't forget any letters on there. The gash on the ship is big. And so they can just practice. There you go. Yeah, I can pull those up. The gash. All right, Mr. Gabe. How do I spell gash? Okay, gash. G-A-S-H. Gash like Gabe. The gash. Gash on the ship. S-H-I-P is big. B-I-G. Everybody make sure that B facing that direction. Big. What do I need at the end, August? An exclamation mark? Sure. The gash on the ship is big. I could say it like that. All right. What letters should be below? You should have 1, 2, 3 letters down to the worm line. Double check that you have all of them. G, P, P, and G. All my friends at home, make sure that all 3 letters went down to the worm line. All right. Number 2. Put your cups. Here we go. Number 2. Here we go. Ned had a red sash. Ned had a red sash. Like a sash like you wear across your chest. Okay. Ned had a red sash. So if you have your cups, what is the very first thing you're looking for? Capitals. Look for your capital. Every sentence has at least one, if not more than one. Ned had a red sash. Look for your capital. Once you see your capital, cross it off. Don't cross off the C until you look for your capital. You reread your sentence to make sure it makes sense. P needs punctuation. Do not cross it off until when? You see the punctuation. I will read it just a minute. And S, make sure all your words are spelled correctly. Ned had a red sash. Ned had a red sash. So my first word is Ned. How do you think I spell Ned? What do you think? Bird.
N-E-D, capital N.
Capital N. Very good. E-D. Make sure your D is facing the right way, my friends. Ned had 2 D's. Go on there. A red, R-E-D, another D. All of them should be facing that same direction. Sash. S-A-S-H. Ned had a red sash. Dixon, what goes at the end? Period. Number 3, last one for today. All right, here we go. Bob hit his shin. Bob hit his shin. Bob hit his shin. Ouchie. Bob hit his shin. Make sure you write your cups next to number 3. When you think you're done, Mr. Finn, when you're done, do your cups. When you think you're done. Oh, Mr. Ryder, you missed a whole sentence. Oh, bummer. Bob hit his shin. It was. They can't all be super long. Bob hit his shin. All right, Mr. Oh, what could it be? Capital, because it's a name and it's the name of our sentence. Bob, make sure your B is the direction. Capital B-O-B. Bob hit his. Make sure you spelled his correctly. H-I-S. And then shin. What do you think, Miss Sunny? Very good. And my end mark, my period. Okay, so I have capital, I have my period, and I'll cross out my P, and then, okay, double checking shin. Shin. Okay, that's spelled correctly. I can cross off my S. Every time, friends, every time. Cups should be just something you do every day. It doesn't matter if it's science, doesn't matter if it's EL, doesn't matter if it's math. Even if you're doing a puzzled penguin and you're writing why puzzled penguin missed the problem, you should also be checking all those things each and every time. All right. Okay. Is our handwriting getting better overall, Mrs. Aubin, at least?
Very much so. We still
Okay.
have those P's.
Gotta work on those P's. Gotcha.
Hard and G's.
Peas. I like them as a vegetable, but apparently as a,
Can I have you?
oh, no.
I'll let you teach.
All
All right, kiddos. So today is an exciting day because we have butterflies. We have 7 in my room now, and in Mrs. Harrison's, she has how many? She has 6. So I'm looking, I guess this
Oh,
is not,
sorry.
I'm looking for Google Class.
Right there in the middle, sort of.
There,
I know, I'm sorry. I try to clean it up before you come.
there we
but I was
go.
Extra busy today, so.
So today you will find, and this is super duper important for remote learners, you're gonna have to find your lesson in order to do it. You have a video that I'm gonna share. You have images to look at and some guidelines. So make sure you go to, where is today? Up here. Today's lesson, which is going to be all block for Tuesday, all block skills, 12:45. And you will see your directions. You're going to need your science and social studies spiral in a minute, your pencil, some colored pencils. We are going to watch a short video that Mrs. Harrison was able to get. It's not the actual hatching of the butterfly, but it's right after the butterfly came out of its chrysalis. So you will notice when you watch the video that the wings are a little bit cramped and they're not extended yet. They're kind of wrinkled because when they first came out, they were not fully extended, Ryder. And what we noticed, and when we're in class, is that it took a little bit of time for their wings to be able to move and for them to extend them. There's also some red in the netting. Don't panic. It looks like blood, but it is not blood. It's called meconium. And meconium is a substance that comes out of the butterfly and it's its waste. It's like, it's poop, kind of. But you guys have the same thing when you come out of your mom. First diaper you have is full of meconium. It's what was in there when you were in your mama's belly. So it is red for the butterfly. It's not red for humans. It's like black tar. So the red, can I have whole body listening, Cooper? Put the pencil down, give me your eyes, and hands and feet down and still. Okay, bud? All right, so you will see some red. Don't panic. Don't think that butterfly is dying. It's not. It's just what comes out of their body as they stretch their wings. Be looking for also their tongue. It's called a proboscis, and it looks like an antenna, Logan, but it comes out of their mouth, and it's like a long antenna looking thing, but it's their tongue. Proboscis, I always say proboscis, proboscis. And then it curls, so you can watch the butterfly curling it in and out. It's so cute. And then, of course, the 2 antennas and the legs and the wings. It's pretty awesome. So here we go. Sit back. You're going to watch this very short movie, and then we'll show you some images. I'll show it more than once so you can see.
Well, it's about a minute long.
Oh, is it? So maybe I don't need to.
Yeah, I don't think so. And he's basically just trying to, you can see him kind of wavering around a little bit. You moving? Yeah. You see him shaking a little?
Whose is it? Mine.
August again.
Where are they?
Uh,
So you
at my
can
house.
see the empty chrysalis still there. It's just like a shell now. You might hear it referred to as an exoskeleton. They kind of said that in the book we read yesterday. You see the meconium on the lid of the other one?
Not a very good movie taker, sorry.
Wait, where is this?
Not my house. I took him home for the weekend.
We got to take care of our babies.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Sorry, trying to get a better picture. It might just be flipping over and playing again.
All right. Nope, not yet.
Trying to get a better.
Oh, that is close. That is really close. Mine has a little bit of that redstone on it.
Mrs. Harrison, can you ask Logan? Oh, never mind, he can hear me. Logan, can you put whatever's in your mouth away? Logan Peters. I don't know what that is. Can you get rid of that? Thank you. All right, so now that you kind of got an idea of what's happening here in our classroom, I'm going to show you some still pictures too that were taken. Here's one that I took. I think that one was Sunny's, and you can kind of see that when I was talking about the proboscis, look here. Here's like its little nose, or I don't know, it's so cute. And then here's the proboscis. You can see the legs coming out, the wings. Which stage is this, Robert, of the caterpillar's life or the butterfly's life cycle? Do you know which stage it is?
The adult.
It is the adult stage. Good job. So we're looking at the adult stage. We missed the egg stage. We saw the larva stage, which was the caterpillar. We saw the pupa stage, which was the chrysalis. And now we have the beautiful, this is one just taken at lunchtime by Mrs. Harrison. We have the adult butterfly. So this is more of a bird's eye view. You can look at it coming down. Here's the body of the butterfly. You have the wings. You can see the antenna. I think you can a little bit. But you have the video to look at. You have the two images to look at as you make your last observation today. So just to remind you, when you are making your observations today, you want to include the date, because now you should have at least 4. I think this is our 4th observation. So I know we did a couple, the caterpillar, we did the chrysalis, and now we have the adult. And the dates should show, Finn and Sawyer, the changes that have happened. And we can see how long it took by looking at the date. So date your observation. Today will be a fun drawing because it's going to look so much different than what it did look like before. You'll have wings to draw. You're going to need to add some color. Now, don't forget, you can't just pick rainbow colors. It has to be scientifically correct. So look at the picture and get your oranges ready and your blacks ready. The labels need to be included. We can spell proboscis for you. You want to label the tongue. We should actually spell antenna too. And maybe we could put that in the chat. Mrs. Harrison will put that in the chat for you, a couple words that you'll need to spell. I think you can spell wings and legs pretty good, and body. Write a paragraph about your observation. Make sure you include adjectives. So August and Sawyer, you might say something like bright orange or long proboscis, right? Long, thin antennas. Tell what it looks like. Tell the size, the shape, the color. Tell what is happening. Is the butterfly moving its wings? Is it stretching or is it just sitting there? You guys can look at that video again. And then please remember what Mrs. Harrison talked about today in OG. Check your cups. Looking for correct capitalization. Read for understanding. Charlie, Carl, I'll be right with you. Listen first, then I'll answer questions. I promise I'll answer questions. If you guys just listen right now, put your hand down, Madison, and listen, then I'll do questions. Understanding is when you proofread. Does it make sense? Is there a subject? Is there a predicate? And then punctuation. You're not going to be asking questions though, are you? No, it's an observation. So what are we probably going to see, August? Not question marks. What kind of punctuation mark? Periods, right? That would be the one you're going to see most in your observation. All right, the other thing I wanted to show you, just a reminder, this was an example we did a long time ago because I'm not going to redo it. I want to give you plenty of time to work on yours. Here's where the date goes. You put your picture, your diagram here. You're going to label the parts. Then you're going to write in complete sentences. The caterpillar is about 1 inch long. It is a light sandy brown color. It has lines around it, making it look bumpy. It is not moving much. It seems to like the side of the cup. We're not going to write that because we're not observing a caterpillar. But what might we write? What might we write, Paxton?
Like, it's eating, it's drinking some of its water.
Okay, but what is it? You got to tell everybody what stage we're in, right? You want to start with your topic, sentence, or focus statement. What happened?
The butterfly.
My chrysalis hatched into a...
Butterfly.
You got to start there, right? Make sure your reader knows something exciting happened. The chrysalis hatched. I now have an adult butterfly, or I now have a butterfly, which is the adult stage, the 4th stage of the life cycle. You could talk about that. Then could we mention what Paxton said? Sure. Sure, I would still describe what it looks like first and then maybe tell what it's doing. So how would we describe it? What colors did we see?
Black, gray, and orange.
I heard black, gray, and orange. I'm going to go back to this beautiful picture. I see black, I see orange, I see white. So make sure you're accurate in your observation. Describe what you see. Make sure you mention wings, and Abby, and antenna, and proboscis, and legs, and so forth. Okay, now I'm ready for questions. Charlie, did you have a question? Then you would use one of the ones. We're just going to look at the ones in the net, in our netting. It does not have to be yours. If yours died, we had quite a few die here, at least 4 in my class. I think 1 in Mrs. Harrison's.
More than one.
More than 1.
2.
So here's the deal. We're just going to look at the butterfly. I can even have this on display in my room. You guys can look at the images. And that's a great question. Marin.
What is what butterfly hasn't spread its, like, what if,
You can look at this picture.
but in your room, like if we look at the butterflies, ours haven't spread their wings yet, and they're just black and gray.
So their colors are there. It's just they might not be flying around. So you can choose which one you want to draw.
You wanted to draw it.
You want to
closed,
draw, yeah, it doesn't have to be open.
draw it from the side then, right?
So kind of like what she's saying is it might look more like this image and you don't see the color there. So that's okay too.
So I have a question. I mean, why would a butterfly have different colors on the outside than it has when it's open? Why do you think that? Haley, what do you think?
Because if it's flying, then you'll see it, but sometimes butterflies just want to rest and they want to be camouflaged.
Very good.
Okay, Mrs. Harrison asked, why would a butterfly have bright colors on the top of their wings, but yet on the bottom, it's dull or not as colorful? And Haley said that when it's flying, that way you can see it, but then when it's resting, it can be camouflaged in the bushes or on a tree so that it hides from predators. Serene, question.
I know also another reason why it's colored like that.
Okay, Doc.
Because the color, sometimes they have patterns that look like eyes, and when they rest on something, sometimes the background can be the same color as it, but the pattern can be different, so it would look like whatever it's resting on has like eyes on it.
Sometimes it's to scare away things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's camouflaged and it can be there to scare things away. Questions only. How about that? Paxton, do you have a question?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Do you have to drill the whole net
No, just the butterfly. Good question. He wanted to know if you had to draw the container or the net, just the butterfly. Yes, back in the back, Miss Sunny.
Do we have to draw in a container?
Nope, you don't have to draw in a container, just a butterfly. Kaylee,
Is there gonna be a photo of what it's made?
we can do that, sure. All right. If you have individual questions, you can ask your teacher. If you have any questions at home, now is the time. Before we send you off, don't forget to take a picture of your work, and you need to have the words Clara, not just the picture, okay, honey? Make sure you include a paragraph.
I don't see any hands.
Okay, then we look forward to seeing your observation attached to this assignment when you are done. We will see you guys at math. And my class, you may get your things and line up. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Good luck, have fun.